Welcome to the Times Vedette podcast, your daily roundup of the stories shaping Guthrie County. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us today. Here's what's happening for Friday, June 19th. We'll start with today's editor's note from Shane Goodman, who takes us back to a simpler time, when dandelions were not weeds but bouquets. As kids, many of us proudly picked those bright yellow flowers for Mom, only to discover years later they never actually made it into a vase. Shane remembers being assigned the less glamorous task of digging dandelions by hand. Not just the tops, the entire root. His mother inspected every hole to make sure the job was done right. Miss even a sliver of root? Back to work. The experience taught him 3 life lessons. Dig dandelions by the roots, mow whatever is growing, even if it's mostly dirt, and sometimes it is best to keep your mouth shut. His point is one many of us can appreciate. Childhood was full of grass stains, scraped knees, bicycle grease, and yellow fingers from dandelions. Maybe we spend too much time trying to eliminate every little imperfection today. Sometimes life's best memories begin with getting a little dirty. The Friends of Lake Panorama recently held their annual beach ball fundraiser at the Captain's Pick. Guests enjoyed a smoked brisket and pork loin dinner while helping raise money through live and silent auctions. The nonprofit organization has supported improvements to recreational amenities around Lake Panorama since 2014, giving residents another way to invest in the community they love. Meanwhile, Guthrie County received some welcome infrastructure news. Congressman Zach Nunn announced a $500,000 federal investment to help rebuild an 11.5-mile stretch of White Pole Road. Local leaders say the improvements will provide safer, more reliable travel for farmers, families, and emergency responders throughout the county. At the June 17th meeting of the Adair, Casey, and Guthrie Center school boards, officials approved modest increases to student meal prices for next school year, along with raising drivers' education fees from $360 to $400. Reduced-price students will continue receiving discounted rates. RAGBRAI is only about a month away, and Guthrie Center is still looking for places to house overnight riders on July 20th. While the largest charter groups will stay at the Guthrie County Fairgrounds, organizers are asking residents to consider hosting smaller groups or individual cyclists. Thousands of visitors are expected when Iowa's biggest bicycle ride rolls into town. The Panora Chamber of Commerce is accepting nominations for its annual Citizen of the Year award. The honor has recognized outstanding members of the Panora and Lake Panorama community since 1989, and nominations are now open. Looking for something to do with the kids? The Jamaica Library continues its Thursday summer camp programs featuring crafts, games, obstacle courses, tie-dye, s'mores, hot dogs, and even free ice cream. And the Panora Library's free summer reading program continues Friday mornings with stories, crafts, and activities. Next week's theme? Fun on the farm. On the diamonds, it has been a challenging week for both ACGC and Panorama. The ACGC baseball team dropped a doubleheader to defending state champion Pleasantville and will try to bounce back Monday against West Central Valley. The Charger softball team also came up short against Pleasantville and heads to Griswold tonight for its 5th game of the week. Panorama softball battled Class 3A-ranked Des Moines Christian, showing plenty of fight despite 2 losses. Head coach Ismail Galvan praised his team's effort and a strong pitching performance from Lexi Galvan in Game 1. Panorama baseball also dropped 2 games to Des Moines Christian and will look to regroup Monday at Madrid. Before we wrap up, don't forget Guthrie Center's citywide garage sales are happening today and tomorrow, making it a great weekend to hunt for bargains. Thanks for listening to the Times Vedette podcast. You can find full stories, community events, sports coverage, and much more at www.gctimesnews.com. Until next time, have a wonderful Friday, enjoy the weekend, and maybe leave a few dandelions in the yard. After all, someone might be picking a bouquet.